What's up, YouTube? It's your girl.
D Swag Queen. I'm back with another video.
All right, so we just go jump straight into it. This video is for all my WWE fans. Y'all, we are officially 11 days, 1-1 away from WrestleMania 41. And I thought maybe it was time to do the prediction of these matches. I thought it was time to drop the video because I don't want to get to 2 days before and I'm trying to drop my prediction because folks throwing out hints and stuff. So we're gonna jump straight into it. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on post notifications so you know when your girl upload. And if y'all already like I am, then let's get into the video.
Up there, back in that mode, built to that like granny, you trouble. I'm trying to make sure we all gon' profit. I'm trying to make sure you see how I pop it.
All right, chat. So in total, we have WrestleMania Night 1 and WrestleMania Night 2. So we have a total of 11 matches. Supposed to be 12. But unfortunately, if y'all caught WWE SmackDown, Friday Night SmackDown last Friday, Kevin Owens came out and said that he gotta have a neck surgery. And he's gonna be out, and sadly he's gonna miss WrestleMania. So, with that being said, it's rumored now on the SmackDown, what's his name? Nick Aldis canceled Randy Orton and said that he was not going to perform. But then I saw some reports that saying online that there may be possibility may find Randy Orton another partner. So, possibility if Randy do get a match against anybody else, I'm picking Randy to be the winner. And also, there's another match rumor, but it's not official yet. Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre. Now, the new SmackDown that's coming up April the 11th, they're supposed to be going face-to-face, head-to-head. So, it's just a case that they do a rematch, and they do that at WrestleMania. Because right now, that's rumored, but it's not official. But just in case, if that match takes off or they become official, I'm taking Damian Priest. All right, so now let's get into the real matches. All right, first one on our list. Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins. So we got OTC, Best in the World, and the Revolutionary, the Visionary, Seth freaking Rollins. So who do I got out of all three of them? I don't know, chat. I don't know. That's a hard one. All three dudes are good. They all have talent. CM Punk made a comment that said that Roman and Seth, actually, neither one of them has beat them on their own because each one of them has helped each other. So I don't know. I feel like Paul Heyman is gonna screw one of the two, or it could be one of the three. If y'all watched Monday Night Raw that happened yesterday, then y'all know that Seth Rollins told Paul Heyman owed him a favor. When Seth Rollins was the one that wanted to stump him and get him out the equation. I don't understand that, chat. I don't. But, okay, stick to the topic. Who I'm thinking is going to win? OTC. I'm going to go with Roman Reigns. Only because I think that Roman is going to win, because I think they're going to try to put Roman back by himself like he was before everybody came along, before this bloodline took place and stuff like that. So, I'm going Roman. Next match. Jade Cargill versus Naomi. Y'all been seeing the rival between the little history, the little backstory. You know, Jay was attacked last year around November, or might have been October. Everybody assumed it was Liv Morgan and Raquel, so nobody said nothing. Rumors had started going around on the internet, and I started seeing on Instagram and stuff that it was Bianca, or it was Naomi, or either Bianca helped Naomi. I ain't believe none of the rumors, of course. I was like, nah, it's Liv. Then WWE came out like 3 months later and released the video clip and talking about some Liv and Raquel was walking out or walking in the scene. So yeah, everybody had believed then. Then come Elimination Chamber. Everybody already know and seen Elimination Chamber. Jade returns. And instead of her Because, you had the two that started out, which was Lil Morgan and Naomi. And instead of Jade going for Lil Morgan, which everybody thought she was going for Lil Morgan, she ended up going out to Jade. Bianca ended up in the chamber. They ain't let her out, whatever else. But she did win the chamber. So then, everybody waited to, that next week and ended up kind of find out. Naomi did it. She admitted to it. Being crazy. And that feud just been good. Right now, the feud just between them two, but I do think that Bianca is going to get pulled back in it somehow, somewhere, sometime soon. I don't know how or how it's going to play a role, but yeah. Okay, I took y'all through that look, so y'all know. So, between them two, I got Jade. All right, so our next match, Rey Mysterio versus El Grande. So, El Grande, if y'all don't know, El Grande is supposed to be this new wrestler that everybody's thinking is, or supposedly thinking is Chad Gable. But I don't know. It looks like it, but it don't. Chad Gable is a little bit more warmer, I guess you could say. This dude is a lot skinnier and a little taller. I don't know. Between Ray versus El Grande, ain't gonna lie, Chad. Y'all know most likely that dude go cheat. So I'm gonna have to go with El Grande on that one. I ain't gonna hold you. I gotta go with El Grande. Alright, next match. AJ Styles. The phenomenal AJ Styles versus the Maverick Logan Paul. So he didn't win the Elimination Chamber, which was a guaranteed spot for WrestleMania. He didn't win the Elimination Chamber, got eliminated, and he ended up getting a match anyway at WrestleMania against AJ Styles. That's crazy. Should never put him in an Elimination Chamber match. That's another topic. Anyway, who I think is going to win between AJ versus Logan Paul? I'm going to have a lot of folks that disagree with me on this one. But I'm going to have to say Logan Paul. Only because two things. One, y'all already know Logan Paul cheats. That's number one. He cheats. And number two, if y'all been paying attention, every Monday, every time AJ Styles get interviewed in the back, Karen Cross is always coming around. And they go head to head, or supposed to have a match next Monday. And I think him or that little girl that be beside him, Scarlett, is going to interrupt the match. So, I'm going to go with Logan Paul in this one. Next match. Y'all, this is a good one. We got Rhea Ripley, Mommy, Io Sky versus the EST of WWE, Bianca Belair, in a triple threat women's championship match. Who do I think is going to get it out of that? Now, if y'all don't know that story, I'll give y'all a quick summary. Like 3 weeks ago, 3 or 2 weeks ago, Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, they faced off. Rhea was so busy, worried about the fact that Bianca was sitting on the sideline and thought Bianca was cheering for Io Sky, which Bianca was minding her business, whoop de whoop, and Rhea over here being cocky, talking about something. I'm gonna see you at WrestleMania. Io Sky reversed her move. Instead of the riptide off the turnbuckle, she reversed it, flipped her over, jumped on her, won a title. Boom. Rhea Ripley not wanting to accept the fact that she lost the title that quick after just winning it back from Liv Morgan. She didn't want to accept that fact, so she makes a big deal. The next following week, Io Sky and Bianca, they do their contract signing. Here comes Rhea, not happy, saying how she want a rematch, demanding a rematch. So then they do the rematch, and this time the rematch, Bianca was the special referee. So we'll get to that. Yeah, that didn't go right. So, just didn't go right. Io ended up winning it once again. This just counts for the whole match. Io Sky was still the champion. Rhea was mad, thought Bianca cheated. Still thinking Bianca showing favoritism. So boom. yesterday, Monday Night Raw, Adam Pearce just crushed everything and said, "Look, this is gonna be a triple threat." Boom. Which everybody had kind of started figuring on the internet on Instagram. So we kind of figured that it was gonna be a triple threat because Rhea was not letting it go. But Rhea, you had just got the title back from Liv Morgan. You're like undefeated when it comes to Io Sky. Like, girl, you gotta get that up. How you gonna expect to win if you're not actually winning against one person? But Rhea versus Io versus Belair. Who do I got? I don't know, chat. I don't know. I feel like Io is going to retain the championship. But then it's in my gut that I feel like Belair is going to take it since she won Chamber because she did it once before. But I also feel like that on her end trying to win, her match is going to get interrupted by either Naomi or Jade. So, and then with Rhea case, well, her and Liv rivalry is gone, but I don't know. I don't know, chat. I don't know. That's the hard one. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go with Io Sky. Feel like Io Sky's gonna win though. All right, moving on. Dominic Mysterio versus Braun Breaker versus Finn Balor versus Penta in a fatal 4-way championship match. Let's go quick summary. So everybody know Braun Breaker's the Intercontinental Championship. Judgment Day been all over him. Finn Balor had an opportunity. Finn Balor did not win. Penta had an opportunity, did not win. They end up getting attacked, so they decided to put Penta, Braun Breaker versus the Judgment Day. And yeah, Penta, Braun Breaker, they lost. It was Finn and Dom, and Breaker ended up spearing his own partner, and yeah. So, like, this one showed on this was announced on Twitter before wrestling actually came on, before Raw came on, that it was announced this Fatal 4-Way match. They just went ahead and made it a match. And when it actually did come on, Braun Breaker actually didn't even wrestle tonight. He just came out there and gave some mean spears. Like, I felt sorry for Carlito Ribs, the way he ran into that man. Like, big dude, like, you doing all that. Like, bro, you need to be on the football field. Anyway. Okay. Braun, Dom, Finn, Penta. Who do I get? Well, we know, not for sure, but I do feel like Finn and Dom relationship will end at night. Finn is on the jealous side, and Dom is kind of listening to Liv. So that's one. I feel like they're gonna have a break apart. And I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go with Penta on this. It's between Braun Breaker and Penta. Braun could possibility retain it, but with Dom and Finn, y'all know most likely they're gonna be trying to like double team on him. So I'm going with Penta for the win as your new champion. All right, next one. Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare versus Never Give Up, You Can't See Me, John Cena. For the WWE Undisputed Championship. Who do I have? Quick summary for that if y'all didn't know. Okay, we already know WrestleMania 40. Yes, let's take it back there. Cody Rhodes won. I'm not gonna say against who because that's my man. He won. Blah blah blah. John Cena was out there. Okay, fast forward to this year. Elimination Chamber. If y'all didn't know, well, let's take it back. John Cena was in the Royal Rumble, didn't win. He came closer between him and Jey Uso, and John did not win. Okay, John ended up winning the Elimination Chamber, and we already know that automatically it was Cody Rhodes because the other one had already picked. So everybody that's seen the clip, I'm pretty sure it got over I don't know how many million views that week in 2 days. John Cena sells out. So he sells out, beat up Cody, and now he's just heel John Cena that's trying to break his record with 17 championships. Okay, cool. All right, let's take y'all back to last week. They was on their little, their little Europe tour. This man John Cena had finally decided to take a shot at Cody Rhodes, and then he fooled around and fumbled the ball. He get crossroad. He get crossroad by a man in a 3-piece suit. John, what the world? Cody Rhodes, him in his suit, 3-piece suit, with his chains to be exact, and his tie. Crossroad John Cena left him out, and then he took his hat, dusted off for him, and put it back on him. The disrespect he gave Cody. John. So I don't know, chat. I don't know. After seeing that, I wasn't too confident about this Cody versus John. I feel like Cody's gonna retain. So with that match, I'm gonna go with Cody. Kind of ready for him to give it up. It's only been a year, but I feel like Cody's gonna retain. All right, next match. Mr. Main Event, Jey Uso versus the Ring General Gunther. So that is the long history, but I'm gonna shorten it down for y'all for the sake of the video. So if y'all don't know Jey Uso, that's Mr. Yeet Man. Yeet wherever he go. So Jey Uso and Gunther. So Jey had an opportunity to pick between Cody or Gunther. They had already been doing a little feuding before, the Royal Rumble. So Jey was the one that won the Royal Rumble. And it was between Cody or Gunther. That's when they had came to Memphis, February 7th. And he talked to Cody and he was like, he wanted. But Gunther kept sticking his little nose in the business and kept telling Jey that he can't beat him. And Jey said, I want you. Boy. Gunther was not lying when he said he was going to make his life a living hell. Like every Monday, it's something. Every Monday, every Friday night that Jey is around, it's always Gunther. So we just go fast forward. It's been crazy. So last week, or 2 weeks before, when they still on their tour, Jimmy Uso, which is his twin brother, got in it and saying that he was going to shut up Gunther. So if y'all seen the clip, then y'all know he smacked the red and spit out of Gunther. But he paid for it last week. Jimmy ended up losing, I think in under 30 minutes. He got hit in the head with Gunther championship belt. Bleeding. Jey got ziplined to the ropes and helpless. So with that being said, Jey versus Gunther. Who do I really think is going to win? I'm not gonna lie. Who I really think is going to win is Gunther. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't know if I wouldn't really say fit for this, but I don't know if Jey got enough for it. Like, that made Gunther rough. I'm just be honest. He rough. I don't know if Jey just got it in him long enough to go toe to toe with him. So I'm going with Gunther retaining. Jey, Yeet Man, I love you, don't get me wrong. That fire you had yesterday was straight. Can you really beat him is the question. I'm still cheering for you. I don't have a lot of doubts, but I was very unsure after last week. So I'm going with Gunther retaining. Next match. So we got the tag team, the women tag team titles, Liv and Raquel Rodriguez. I don't know how to say that last name, to go lie. Versus whoever win the gauntlet match. So whoever wins that and they gotta fight Liv and them, I'm not gonna lie. I'm going with Liv and Raquel. Simple. Next match. Charlotte Flair versus Tiffany. It's Tiffy time. Alright. For the WWE Women's Championship. If y'all don't know that little history, quick summary. Charlotte made her return. She been out from an injury for the last year. She comes back for the Royal Rumble. She comes and she beat everybody. She wins. And she had to pick between, at the time, Rhea Ripley or Tiffany. And Rhea Ripley practically begged her to pick her. But for some reason, she just kept picking with Tiffany. Tiffany wasn't really saying much. So she ended up picking Tiffany. So if y'all didn't see the Monday Night Raw last week, it was quite funny. They didn't stick to everything that was on the script, and you can tell. Charlotte got booed so badly that she couldn't even talk. Tiffany ate her up, hooked her up, and then she left. So, but out of all that, who I think is gonna win that match? Charlotte Flair. That's just my honest opinion. Charlotte Flair. Tiffany, she's straight, but I don't think Tiffany is ready to carry that type of stuff. So I think it's gonna be Charlotte. And last but not least, the last match on my list, LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of an easy one. I ain't gonna lie. I'm going with Jacob Fatu with that one. Y'all want a quick history backstory with that one? Shoot, it really ain't none. Jacob Fatu is part of the bloodline. So he stick his nose in whatever business he want to stick his nose in. But a few happened between him and Braun Strowman, and Braun Strowman been eyeing the LA Knight champion, the United States Championship. If y'all don't know, LA Knight won it against Shinsuke Nakamura. So Braun Strowman won it, and apparently Jacob Fatu like, okay, well, it's my business too. So hey, if y'all saw last Monday, Braun Strowman versus Jacob Fatu in the last man standing match. You know, Braun Strowman, he good at these. Like, every last standing match, he done won. This man get on here doing good at first. Got to the end. That man, like, his legs went yellow. That ain't Jacob Fatu speared him. Well, he ain't speared him, but he, like, I don't know. He just threw a body in him, and they went to the table, and yeah, Braun Strowman was out for the count. So Jacob Fatu took that. But LA Knight, I love you. LA Knight, yeah. But I think Mr. Yarami is gonna take that United States Championship off your waist. That's quite easy. All right, chat. So those are my WrestleMania predictions. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think. I gave y'all a quick summary for each one of them, just in case if y'all didn't know. I think I gave a summary. If I didn't give y'all a summary for some of them, did I give y'all a summary for the first one? For the Roman versus Punk versus Seth Rollins. If y'all don't know that one, I don't think I gave that summary. The quick backstory of that one, y'all remember Roman Seth part of the Shield for years. Seth turned his back on the team. He hit Roman in the back with a chair, and then y'all know Dean Ambrose ended up going to AEW. I heard he ain't doing so well, but yeah. So Roman and Seth stayed, and Roman is on SmackDown. Seth is on Raw, but every now and then, you know, they're like come together, cause Seth was on SmackDown last Friday. So anyway, CM Punk, he left and been gone for WWE for 10 years, but back in 2013. Here's a video clip of Paul Heyman, what they say, prophesizing to CM Punk that one day CM Punk was going to main event WrestleMania, and he was going to be right there by his side walking down the aisle with him because that's his best friend. Now, remind y'all, if y'all don't know, CM Punk has been wrestling for years, and this is his first time ever in his older age headline in main event of WrestleMania at his age, which I'm actually a little shocked because he's been champion before. So, anyways, y'all take it back to Survivor Series. I mean, not Survivor Series, War Games. CM Punk agreed and told Paul Heyman that he'll help Roman and his family, but you owe him a favor. Okay, Paul Heyman agrees. The favor had went on for months. Nobody knew the favor. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I thought it was about a championship. It wasn't. Come last Friday, CM Punk tells Roman, I want your wise man on my side, my best friend. Paul Heyman couldn't do nothing but cry. Y'all know he started crying and shaking his head uncontagiously, and Roman thought he was playing. And Roman like let him off easily, tell him no, and yeah, Paul had to grow some and tell him straight up, I can't do that, sir. So end up CM Punk did a go to sleep on my man. Seth Rollins was being so extra over there at the corner, but it was so funny. And so yeah, that's the history on that one. If I didn't get a back story on that one. But yeah, chat. So those are my WrestleMania 41 predictions. If the video is too long for y'all, I'm not sorry. Cause I knew it was gonna be a nice amount. Cause like I can't just get y'all. I feel like the story comes with it. So I feel like it's just saying the matches and you not knowing like, okay, well, why is so balanced so. So I gave y'all a brief summary for each one. But y'all can always fast for the summary and just get to my answer. But let me know in the comments, chat, which y'all think about the WrestleMania predictions. What are y'all WrestleMania predictions? Y'all think there's gonna be some interruptions? Y'all think it's gonna be some surprises? I definitely do think and believe there's gonna be a surprise from two people, Travis Scott and The Rock. They are using Travis Scott song Fiend, which has been going on for the last 2 months now. WrestleMania 41 will be held in Las Vegas. It will be April the 19th and April the 20th. April 19th will be this Saturday, and April the 20th will be this Sunday. It's going to be coming on here for USA around about 8 o'clock. So, yeah. But those are my WrestleMania 41 predictions. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on post notifications so you know when your girl upload. And without further ado, this is all the time I have with y'all with this video, but I will be back with another video. So until that time, until the next video, you have been rocking with yours truly, D Swag Queen.
As a exit, I'm big dude, not one of them. Haters so low in my life, I'm hot so I can't see them. I'm big dude, I got rich rules.